and good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Jason over here at Signature Esports. And what a pleasure it is to have you here live for Thursday night truck action here with the FILHAB, or the F It Let's Have a Beer truck series here with the Signature eNASCAR circuit. As you see the guys out there, all the drivers putting in some laps right here right before practice. We got a little bit later start because I fudged up the amount of laps they were going to be doing. I hope you're having a fantastic evening. We look forward to some great racing here. IOWA Speedway in week number 8 here in the truck series. And Iowa for all 3 series, the Xfinity Series tomorrow evening. We will not be broadcasting the Xfinity Series tomorrow evening. We'll be broadcasting Midwest Days of Thunder and their races that they have going on over there for the playoffs. So we'll be with them tomorrow evening. Saturday night, though, we'll be back again with the Signature eNASCAR Cup Series. They're going to have a whole lot of fun. Good to see each and every one of you out there. Fastest in practice right now, Brian Dublé. He's doing a fantastic job as the fastest lap by 2/100ths of a second at the current point. I went out there, ran a couple of laps, and it was not fun. Not fun for me. It was just crazy. Crazy. About a minute left in practice as they speak. We're going to be looking at here. Let's take a look at the race information. Race information brought to you by, of course, all of us over here at SCGA. It's going to be the new card grading authority from Signature Media, Signature Esports, a part of that as well. And thanks to Maximum Sports Cards for the great idea for me to invest into some more stuff. It's going to be awesome. Do enjoy that. SCGA, or Signature Card Grading Authority. You can go to scgauthority.com. Find out more information. We're going to be starting to accept submissions for card gradings here in roughly about something like 15 days, the 10th of April. IOWA Speedway, almost a full mile in length, but around the outside, it's going to be about a mile. 74-degree track temperature right now. The air temperature, 70 degrees. The dynamic weather on, 67% humidity, partly cloudy skies. And they're going to be running in the nighttime. Nighttime is the right time with the traditional Iowa setup. They're going to be coming in, and they're going to get things ready to rock and roll. Starting grid will be happening here in just a few seconds. I do have the hiccups, so bear with me. Apologies. Track opened September 2006 with the Soy Biodiesel 250, and that was won by Woody Howard in the USAR Hooters Pro Cup for Champions Playoff. They do have Indy Racing League. They did have an Indy Racing League announcement June 24th of 2007. They have ran the Iowa Corn Indy 250, and that was won by Dario Franchitti. And then he barely nipped Marco Andretti at the finish line. So that was one of the closest finishes in history. Camping World Truck has run here. The Gander Mountain runs here. These guys are going to enjoy it. It's going to be a lot of fast lap times and 160 laps with no stages. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Starting grid, DLJ is going to be the pole sitter today. And Zach Rinker back in the mix today as well. He's going to be in the outside pole position, that number 60 machine. Chris Massey there in third. Colby Hartung in fourth. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. Brian Dublé, who was fastest in practice, is going to be right there in that 5th spot, inside row number 3. With Brandon Banks to the outside. Matt Belt, the number 14, is going to have Curtis Kelly to his outside. And then number 8 spot, I think he's still sitting in pit road right now. I think he's going to load in hopefully here pretty soon. Steven Rasick, the number 9 spot, is going to have Wesley Straight there as well. And that is going to be a whole lot of fun. I think the 17 missed his starting point there. Cody Kinsey, Chris Roberts, that's going to make up row number 6 for you, as Steven Rasick and Wesley Straight make up row number 5. Moving down the starting grid before we get things ready to rock and roll here on this little miler. Matt Roberts, Mason Flippin. It's going to make up row number 7. Kevin Delia, AJ Green, Jesse Nekula, and Austin Johnson making up row number 9. Robert Parrott, Douglas Carlson in row 10. Jake Elrod, Zach Flippin, they're going to be there in row number 11. CJ Munier and Evan Tuggle back in the mix. The number 40 is going to be there in row number 12. Down the list, Neubauer, spare, row 13. Stephen Wood, the 52, is going to have Eric Stewart to the outside. Sergeant Saul's back in the mix. Michael Newbrough's going to be there to his outside. Jason Hastings and Gregory Turner, they're going to be back there as well. The number 69, having a nice representation here. Jason Hastings, Gregory Turner, that's that row 16. Jesse Priest is going to be out there with Brian Crocker, Aiden Hill, and Mark Harris starting at the tail end of the field. And last but not least, Joseph Smith's going to be there in row in P37. I am there because I wanted a priority in the server. That's what I wanted. I wanted to be able to see things and know when it was going to be there and know what was going to happen. Man, oh man. 65 going to be leading him to start-finish line. Pace car is going to dive off onto pit road. We're going to be ready to rock and roll here for a little while. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hope you're having a fantastic evening out there. Make sure you chat it up, get the shares out there. Good old Austin Harger out there, Maximus Sports Cards. Digging it. I appreciate you. Waiting for the green for them here at Iowa. Green flag waves. They are moving, moving, moving. Off like a progress. DLJ there to the inside, the 60 of Zach Rinker there to the outside. Massey right on the back bumper of the 65. Can't clear it yet. Both of them side by side. You can run the inside. You can run the midline. You can go up to the 60. They are neck and neck. 83 trying to find some way to clear. 65 trying to find a way to get in front of the 60. 60 utilizing that high line very nicely. Leakus, Rinker, Massey, Hartung, Banks making up the top 5. 65 clears the number 60. And Massey's going to be right there neck and neck with him. Don't want to burn the tires up too much here. Would be racing, but too many short tracks for you this week. And last night was rough. Last night was Martinsville. It can take a toll on you. That is for darn sure. DLJ moving and grooving. He's going to have the race lead by 0.3 of a second. Zach Rinker to the outside next to the wall. They're battling back and forth for second here. 83 utilizing the straight line drive in. 60's trying to pull that side wrap just a little bit. It's going to carry heavy speed onto the front stretch. This is that awkward D that most people are accustomed to. 83 up to second. Trying to track down DLJ. Fastest guy in practice off one spot, but he's going to be right there with the number 88. Let's see what kind of tire wear this driver is going to have as he is there running his line of 14 of Matt Belt right behind him. He's right where he started. And he's holding on for dear life. AJ Green up 6 spots, the 48. Got the Gold XO. Chevy Silverado trying to move and groove. 5 laps completed. Green flag conditions. And they are grooving. Joseph Smith, fastest guy on the track right now. He is up 11 spots and has gone 3 wide. 36 Cody Spare right there to the inside. 52 there as well, 3 wide onto the front stretch. Cody Spare not giving an inch. They are moving. 38, Mr. Saul's back in the mix. He normally drives the 15, but I loaded in the session, forgot to change my number because I ran a race with these guys not too long ago. And so he's back in the mix. I will make sure that gets changed so that he can have that number once again. The 38, so driving the Wonderland Camp Chevrolet for us over here is Team SE. He is up 3 spots. Aiden Hill also driving very nicely, up 8 spots for that driver as we speak. Do believe I might have had to change some things. Jesse Priest driving the 0 John Deere machine. He's rolling. Michael Newbrough being as patient as ever. He's back there 36. He's off 6 spots, but he's holding on to it. Caution's going to come out. Looks like Mr. Crocker involved. Take a look and see what happened. Come on now. Okay, come on. Come on. Here's what happened here in 37. Right there. Looks like, ooh, I think he and the 69 kind of connect. Oh, no. MSC. No. Ooh. Kind of want to see what happened there. What transpired in that mix. First race back for Mr. Crocker in a minute. So we're going to back take a look and see what happened. The 69 was right there. 80, I want to say that these guys were kind of driving. I know he kind of came up a little bit, but it seemed like he was kind of sucked in there. Here we go. Here's quarter speed for you. He's coming out of the corner. Looks to be straight. maybe up a little bit. And there's the contact. Man, oh man. Looked like netcode, then a whole bunch of stuff. All right, first caution comes out. 37's going to be trying to make his way around, get on pit road. DLJ is going to be your race leader right there. There he is. Massey's going to be there to his outside. Too early for pit stops for these drivers. Man, oh man, 10 laps in, we're going to see. Austin, I believe it. I believe it, buddy. Hope you're all having a fantastic evening out there. Truly do. Tomorrow night, after Midwest Days of Thunder, we're going to open some Pokemon cards with the Maximus Sports Card Signature Breaks Live. Going to continue that tradition. Going to have some fun with that. And let's see, what else are we going to do? Saturday, we do have a baseball break out there. You go to Maximus Sports Cards on Facebook. There's some breaks up there that you can be a part of. Get into your Topps MLB mixer that we have coming up. That's going to be awesome. Monday, I believe we got a break on Monday too. So it's something like that. Something's going on. I promise. We've got a lot of things going on. It's going to be a lot of fun. You're going to be able to check it out. It's going to be awesome. DLJ, Massey, Rinker, Hartung, Banks. That's going to make up the top 5. Brian Duplay, right where, right there. He's right there in the mix. He was the fastest. Outside line is a very fast line here on restart. So we might Monday is, he says Monday is going to be the time for the top. So there it is. That's it. We're going to have that baseball mixer on Monday. Oh man, tune in for that. So you got time to go out there and buy your favorite team. Do it. The Cardinals are already taken, or I'd be out there. But I'll pull your cards. Man, oh man, we're doing a lot of stuff here over at Signature Esports and Signature Media and all the stuff that we do, and kind of digging it. We are loving life and enjoying what we do, especially when it comes to iRacing and all the things that we do here. And I can't thank everybody enough. Sunday, Joe Sixpack Racing League is going to be back in the mix. Going to be able to watch that Sunday afternoon. That's going to be a lot of fun. They should be about 4 p.m. Eastern, about 4:20 is whenever the broadcast will go live. Somewhere in between there. Race, I believe, goes green at 4:30, so you'll be able to see that. Right now, Joe Sixpack Racing was live on Twitch doing the update for the start of the season, so that's going to be a whole lot of fun to see. Thank you to Twitch, thank you to Facebook, thank you to YouTube. You guys are out there. Make sure you get the shares, make sure you got the follows out there. Give us a like if you're new to it. I'd appreciate that. The more follows we get, the closer we get to 2,500, the sooner that I'm going to give away a sim rig. Full seat for you. You guys can use it. That's going to be a track racer sim rig. I think it was like $600 for it, so that's the value for it. So, we're going to give it away to somebody random. 5,000 followers will be giving away a wheel, and I think it's a wheel setup, a Fanatec wheel setup, and then a PC at 10,000 followers. So that's where we're at. We're gonna be doing a lot. You like gaming? We like gaming. We like games. It's gonna be fun. Lights are off on the pace car. We're gonna go back to green flag conditions. Now they do have enough time to get out there and fix their vehicles. Now Brian Crocker. Coming back off of pit road, he's going to be there at the tail end of the field. He's going to get out there and run as much as he can. Gregory Turner, a little right side damage, but his nose looks to be okay. He might be a little bit under power, but those things do happen. First caution comes out on lap 10. We'll see what they can do and make him run it again. I believe the pace or the pit cycle here is somewhere around the 42 to 48 mark. We'll see what they can do. 80% fuel for the drivers here. And we do appreciate you. Thank you to all the folks out there. Make sure you're chatting it up. The more chats we get, the more likes we get, the more follows we get, the more viable we are in the iRacing platform, and more viable on broadcasting as well. Waiting for the green, they're going to get it. 60 gives a nice little push to the 65 right there. Massey's there to the outside. Hartong's going to be holding on to it. 83, moving and grooving. DLJ to the bottom. Not quite clear yet of Massey. Massey's going to utilize that high line. And that's where he's going to be at right now. Mid-line run form inside the corner. They are scattered. From the back, it looks like the 00 might clear the 88 here. 83 utilizing that midline. He is carrying good speed. That's a good battle for first right now. The 65 holding on to it. 23 of DLJ, or 23 of Hartog is just kind of sitting there patiently waiting. 83, a little slow on corner exit. Front stretch run for the 83 outside. 65, no definitive leader here just yet. Massey leads that lap. Looks like he might have a little bit of a clearing here. And the 65 of DLJ is going to slide up the track. 83, Chris Massey leads. As we speak, AJ Green up 8 spots. 48, he is moving. He's up to 8th right now. Started at 16. Jake Elrod up 8 spots as well. Trying to make their inline run. Jake Elrod driving the 51 machine today has Mason flipping back in the mix, number 61 right there behind the 66 of Wesley Strait. The Storm driver, oh man, he got a little bit loose. Elrod, caution, Mason flipping. I think that was a braking issue there. Here's a 61. Here's what happened once again. Quick caution for you. Expected that. Oh man, Mason flipping goes around, hits that wall. Everybody else doing a good job going around, split the field. Man, oh man, you hate to see it. They were running pretty darn good right there. Let's take a look back. Far chase view here, into the corner. Ooh, I think the 61 was just harder on the brakes right there than Jake Elrod was. And actually, let's take a look at that from Elrod's point of view. That might help us understand what happened. There's the 28 to the inside. 51 there. Ooh. Just not hard enough off the throttle, and then, oh man. Alrighty, back to it. DLJ's your race leader. Zach Rinker's going to be there as well. Cody Kinsey pulling up third. Steven Rasick, Cody Spears, Zach Flippin, and Eric Stewart. All those drivers not coming to pit road just yet. It does look like Massey is going to be first guy on pit road, so that's his strategy now. It's going to be somewhere around the 12th spot on the restart there. Tuggle came into pit road on lap 10. Curtis Kelly, he's back on the lead lap after the first caution. He was a lap down due to starting in the pits. A couple of cautions out of the way. There goes the 69, going to get a lap back as we speak. So Gregory Turner, looks like he's going to be back on the lead lap. Ryan Crocker, he is on pit road. I think he's getting some stuff fixed. He's been in there for a couple of laps. So getting those things repaired right there. Dig that paint scheme. DLJ is going to be your race leader again, here with Zach Rinker to his outside as they wait around with the pace car here. Oh man. What's going on in the chats? Marson, he just turned him. Yeah, I mean, he got there. Atten getting here for the 3. Let's do this. Storm, Cody Kinsey getting some love out there. Yeah, he kind of didn't break at the same time as Mason did. Those things do happen. Oh man, Marson, how you doing out there, buddy? You are in a totally different time zone out there than all of us. You looking forward to the Xfinity race tomorrow? I know that for sure. Does a fantastic job. He doesn't have daylight savings time, by the way, just so you guys know. We realized that kind of a little bit too late for him the other day, but last week or something like that. I kind of wish they would just do away with that already here in the United States. I think that I understand the history behind it, but you know, we could be without it. Alrighty, biggest movers of the race right now. Cody Spear, he's up 21 spots. Eric Stewart's up 21 spots. The Jesse Priest, the man himself, he's 33 on the screen, driving the 0, that John Deere guy. He is up 23 spots. Evan Tuggle still there with the number 40. He's holding on to a good, comfortable position. A lot of people came to pit road, so we're going to have a lot of fresh tires there, hoping that the couple of cautions are going to settle everybody down, and they're going to be able to run all the way around. Likas, Rinker, Kenzie, Racek, Spare. Texas, but the setup is loose. We watched some tornadoes outbreak in Alabama earlier. You know, this is the weird guy from somewhere in the world. I get you, man. Marston's emojing out there. Here goes the 65ers and 60. They're going to get the green here, and the 3 is going to be right over the back bumper. 99 of Steven Racek in the mix. Could be spared there competing. Let's take a look at the point standings as the battle starts to ensue here. You can find all the point standings for all 3 leagues at signatureesports.com. Colby Hartung is the points leader currently. Colby came into pit road. He and Chris Massey, they're 3 wide. Man, Tuggle down to the bottom. Everybody holding on. Almost 4 wide. There's Colby Hartung right there. He's got the 83. Chris Massey in front of him. Looking at Chris Massey, he is just 40 points off the points leader right now. It's Colby Hartung right there. Now, our point system for the Truck Series is the old 185 point system. Hartung slipping up just a little bit. Clear there, and the 83's moving. These guys on fresher tires are going to be able to hold on for just a little bit longer. Going to get around some traffic. 48 going to be right there as well. Matt Belt is third in points. Mr. Belt back here in 20th. He's off 13 spots, but I think that has everything to do with pit strategy. DLJ out front, leading by 0.4 of a second as they come in. Cody Kenzie up 8 spots and is in third, so he's running a little consistent line right there, doing a decent job at it as well. Moving and grooving, the drivers are continuing to have a nice little green flag run. That was what I think a lot of the drivers were hoping for here, was a nice long green flag run, get things settled down, get it all in the mix, and then be able to hold on to it for another one. 36 of Cody Spare. Trying to get around Cody Kenzie here is the battle for third for the drivers. As you see, I'm moving and grooving. A little shake and bake, and I helped. Eyeline run. The driver for everybody. Chris Massey already moving through the field. Whoa, down to the 17. Massey and Curtis Kelly almost collecting each other. Just a little bit there. 23, Colby Hartung needs to clear the 17. Curtis Kelly running a good race for Canadian Oceanside Cleaners. He is going to be there. The 48 of AJ Green in the mix as well. Right here inside the top 10, Steven Racek holding on to 9th place. A lot of things going on with drivers and tires and what's been going on with that. Double trouble, double zero. Brian Dublé keeping himself clean. He's moving up the field. And here's the battle for 10th right here for 3 drivers, the 99. Jesse Priest in the 0 car and the double zero right there. Brian Dublé. 19 coming, excuse me. The 19 coming into the picture here as well. And Zach Flippin moves on to the middle line. Matt Roberts up high in the 53. Man, this is a good battle going on here. As you see, DLJ, Zach Rinker, Cody Kenzie, Cody Spare, Chris Massey inside the top 5 already. The 82 of Eric Stewart hasn't come to pit road yet, and that's going to be a little crossover move. The 23 is going to utilize the high line. 83 is going to be there as well. 82 trying to utilize that draft, try to pull some of that air off, and not going to happen. 23 is going to be there. 83 is going to clear here, drop down in front of the mid-third line right there, hovering in that comfort zone as they are continuing to move forward. The reason why we do what we do, right here for the Thursday nights, the Truck Series, brought to you by What's That Revere or PhilHab, Facebook.com/FILHAB. Go give them a follow. Follow that beer chick as well. That's Joe out there. Joe is absolutely an amazing woman, and she gives us a lot to look forward to each and every week. Third caution is going to come out. Douglas Carlson involved. We'll take a look here. There's a whole lot going on. 86. Ooh, I think it could have been worse. Could have been much worse. They were 3 wide there for a moment. Joseph Smith was in the mix there. Go back, take a look real quick. Here we are. Joseph Smith. Trying to go around. Zach flipping, drifts up the track. And I don't think the 86 was ready for it because 86 was coming down to assume that midline. And that right there becomes a interesting thing. DLJ's coming to pit road. Does look like that driver is doing a nice little ditty. 15 laps on their tires. Chris Massey is going to be your new race leader. Came to pit road on lap 18. Man, oh man. Let's go, Rinker, says Shane out there. Team Yeah finally checking back in. There you go. Thank you for the share out there. I appreciate you very much. Very, very much. Massey, Hartung, Green, Dublé, Delia. Now, if you want to support the PhilHab crew, make sure you go to signatureesports.com. Click that shop tab. Buy yourself some PhilHab gear. We have shipped quite a bit out over the last 4 weeks. And last 2 weeks have kind of been a little bit slower on the orders, so make sure you get out there and support them. I say a little bit slower. Everything that you do benefits what we do here. I appreciate you. 83, 23, 48, the 00, the 53. Third caution of the race happens, lap 35. Iowa being a little bit tricky for the drivers here, and I talked about it in the race, in the early race control. We have a driver's meeting beforehand that this track can be tricky, but it can run clean as well. So we'll see how that goes for these drivers here as they pace around for the third time this evening. Massey, Hartung, Green, Dublé, Delia. Let's go through the top 20 for you. Elrod, Jake Elrod, the 51 is going to be Curtis Kelly giving a chart. What's up? What's up, Curtis Kelly out there? Aren't you having some fun? Jake Elrod's going to be there in up 15 spots in 6th place. Brandon Banks off 1 spot, but he's worked his way back through pit cycles. Jesse Nekula is going to be there in 8th. Matt Roberts, Mark Harris all the way to 10th. Joseph Smith up 26 spots, just like Mark Harris is. He is in 11th. Evan Tuggle up 12. He's there in 12th. Wesley Strait, right there, right behind him. He's in 13th, off 3 spots. Drew Neubauer not far off of him. He's going to be there in that number 47 machine in 14th. Aiden Hill in the 27 right behind him in 15th. Austin Johnson, Brandon Sauls. DLJ is going to be right behind him. There he is, the number 65. Zach Rinker went to pit road with DLJ. He's going to be there in 19th. Cody Kinsey followed suit and is there in 20th. That's going to be your top 20. Cody Spears right behind him, so not far off. Still a big field. Some folks on pit road getting a little bit fixed. There's Matt Belt getting his nose fixed after contact with Douglas Carlson. Douglas 1 lap down at the moment. Matt Belt still on the lead lap. He's just coming in a little bit at a time to get some of this stuff fixed. Roberge, he went to pit road. He's doing just fine. He's going to start at the tail end of the field on the restart. Man, oh man. Chris Massey in the lead. Hartung to the outside. Everybody on different pit cycles. Man, this is going to be fun. It will be interesting. That is for darn sure. .37 of 160. Lights are off on the pace car. We're going to go back to green flag conditions here Iowa Speedway, the kit and caboodle of it all. You gotta dig it. You gotta love it. You gotta enjoy it. You just gotta, folks. You just gotta. Nighttime is the right time for Iowa, I think. That's just my opinion. 83-23, waiting for the pace car to dive off. There it goes. They're going to wait for the green flag here. They get to the front stretch, and moving, grooving, here they go. Green it is. The 83 and the 23 get a good jump right there. 83 maybe a little slower on the start. 23's got a high line move. 83 is going to drive up the track just a little bit, try to make that clear just a little bit more. AJ Green going to the inside of the 23, going to be there to the back bumper of the 83. Side by side for second. The 83 drives down into the corner, trying to make it clear right here. Double trouble, double zero. He's making some moves too. There they are. Brian Dublé was fastest in practice by a good margin. Right now it's running fifth. See what kind of line he's going to run. Are they going to be able to do it? Austin Johnson. Something happened there. Mr. Newbrow went off track. Austin Johnson, Cody Spare, Munier, Rasick. Oh, man. Back-to-back cautions. Woo, I don't know what happened there. Ooh. Man. Crashing up here. Nope. Let's go back. There was something going on back here. I want to take a look real quick. I think that, oh, it was Cody Spare and the 12 right there. Let's take a look, and we're going to follow along for just a moment. Here's Cody Spare right there. We're going to see what happens here, because this is coming out of the backstretch here, and that's what we were looking at. Here it is, far chase view. Coming on to the front stretch. I think the 12 came down into the 36 there, and I don't know what happened. And then into, like, that was just carnage. That was the 12 of Austin Johnson. Something happened there with him. Back that up for just a moment here. We'll see kind of what happened. I'm not sure what happened. I took out a lot of drivers. Last week, such a clean race week at Michigan. Into the corner. Exit. Let's see what happened. Loose, maybe loose. Turn it into the wall. Maybe a little bit loose. I don't know. We'll see what happens. 12 on pit road getting fixed. Chris Massey out in the lead right now. Man, oh man. You never know. Couple of quick cautions here. And we're about 25% through the race right now. So we'll see what happens as they move forward. Thank you to all the folks out there on the That Beer Chick channel and the PhilHab crew. Appreciate you very much. Man, oh man. Good little race we've got going on here. Couple of lead changes, 6 lead changes it looks like. This can, one of the guys that I'm looking forward to see what's going to happen here. That guy right there. Brian Dublé, Wolfpack Racing. He's going to be interested to see how he's going to be able to follow up with what he's been doing. He was fastest in practice. There's AJ Green, the 48, right there as well. He's moved up quite a few spots. He's up 14. Biggest mover of the race right now. Mark Harris up 28 spots, started 36th, and is in 8th. 31 having a good day. He had to start at the tail of the field. Had a provisionary there. Drivers, first car off the lead lap right now is going to be Zach Flippin, the 19. I'm sorry, last car on, he's on the lead lap. Yeah, last car on the lead lap. Apologies about that. I think Gregory Turner is going to make it out in time. Nope, he's going to be first car one lap down. Let me take that back. He didn't make it off pit road in time. So Steven Rasick coming around. He's going to be 2 laps down. Eric Stewart on pit road getting fixed. And I believe there's Austin Johnson. He's still on pit road. And oh man. Iowa Speedway. Having a lot of fun with these guys. Same setup ran all week long. Practices they have on Monday and Tuesday. They qualify on Wednesday. They run on Thursday. These guys are absolutely wonderful to see. Oh, Sandy, thank you for the like out there. You're amazing. And for D, good friend Joe out there. 83, 48, 23, 53, the 0-0. That's going to be the top 5. Elrod, Nekula, Harris, Banks, and the 28 of Roberts. They're here to roll through, roll tide, roll. I had to see it. Even though I'm a Tar Heel fan. Pace car dives off, turn 4. We're going to be back to green here. As right there, Massey's waiting for the green flag. It's going to have the 48 of AJ Green to the outside. Good little push from the 23 on the bottom. They are moving back in the mix. And that's the thing. We talked about it with Martinsville yesterday. 48's going to be there. Maybe a slide coming up. He's going to be a little bit. Oh, man. Martin goes around. It's hard to. No caution for the drivers. No caution. But they are stacked up. 3 and 4 wide. And they kept it green. Man, oh, man. Chris Massey, AJ Green. Delia was right there. A little bit of a checkup. Kind of forced the 23. He went around a little bit right there, but he saved it. And now that changes everything. No caution from iRacing. They kept it green. And they are really stretching themselves now. 23 of Hartung falls all the way back to 17th after that, but he is still as clean as you can ask. He's got the 38 right there in front of him. 47 is going to be there. That is Drew Bauer. 65 of DLG and it's Zachary to the front of him. They are side-by-side racing. Cody Kinsey using that midline right there. This is a good battle. Here's some new tires intermixed with some older tires, and then Hartung definitely going to be slower after the drop and the spin that happened there. The 3 of Cody Kinsey there to the outside of the 38. All the way through. Man, oh man, big old mess. It's a mess. Oh man, 47. Up into 38, caution's going to come out. Cody Spear involved. It's Drew Neubauer there. Go back and take a look real quick. I think the 38 had the clearing. I'm not sure. Let's see what happens. So the 47's there. 47's outside. Big checkup right there. See it coming in front. 38 has the high line. 38's there. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. Tell you what, you can't get in a rhythm when things like that happen. AJ Green, Chris Massey coming to pit road. AJ Green was battling for the lead with him right there, so he's going to be scored the race leader for a moment. Austin Bloom giving us a big old go. AJ Green, appreciate you very much. Cody Kinsey coming around. I believe Cody Kinsey going to be your race leader. Mr. Kinsey coming around, taking pit road. Going to meet up with the pace truck. He's Mr. Yaya himself. DLJ, Zach Rinker, Zach Flippin, those guys keeping themselves clean, getting through the mix. So they put it on lap 33, so only 18 laps on their tires right now, but a couple of cautions in there. They get runs, and then the 23, when the 23 went got loose back there, and I might be able to screw up and find that real quick. We're gonna kind of take a look and see what happened real quick. Where's it at? You gotta scroll a long way, folks. So I think it was right about. I'm looking for the actual portion right here, real quick. There's a lot going on during that app. So here's what happened. So we'll go up to Colby Hartung right here, the 23. They're still pacing around for just a second, so we'll take a look right here. So here's what happened, and we'll follow along with the far chase view here. They're coming out of the corner right here. 23's kind of running that line. 23 comes up, and 23's right there. 53 gets it. Oop. That corner is using that mid line up into the 00. Everybody keeps it clean. No caution. They realize no caution. They're getting back into it, and this is the fact that this stayed green and as clean as it did for a little while. 47, a little bit of side contact there. I think that was a little more net code than anything else. And then, things just kind of transpired the way they were. So hats off to them. Man, oh man. That's a big old miss. Fifth caution of the race. I think they will get to the point where they're going to run green. I guarantee it. I can't guarantee it. You never know. You got to get in a rhythm, though, and patience is going to have to be a big factor here. And the patience that they had at Michigan last week, now kind of not real. I don't know. It's there, but it's not there all at the same time. Cody Kenzie, your race leader. DLJ to his outside. Iowa, the track of tracks for these drivers. No wave around cars this time. They're going to be on the backstretch, and oh man. Nice car in the lead lap's going to be Drew Neubauer. He's coming back around. Douglas Carlson's first car one lap down. And that is, I take that back. Matt Belt is on the lead lap. Neubauer is on the, yep, I am right. There it is. Douglas Carlson, nice car. Our first car one lap down, so he'll be in the lucky dog situation if something were to go awry. Waiting for the green flag, they are. 1 out of 4. Pace car dives off on pit road. Waiting for the green. They are 3:65, 60, 19. Timing it. Little bump from the 60 to give the 3 a good little shove into the gears. Good restart for the drivers. Patience, big key here. 3 midline run, 60 to the inside of the 65. Rinker holding on. Good little battle going on here. 3 utilizing the midline clear. Here, 65 getting a good run to the back bumper of the 3. Oh man, Delia going around. Off track they are. No caution. 65 DLJ going to the inside of the 3. Cody Kenzie utilizing the high line. 65 moving, grooving. Jesse Priest coming off pit road. Going to be there to the corner. 3 of Cody Kenzie to the outside. 65 of DLJ to the inside. The carry speed on the high line. A little better for Cody Kenzie. 65 a little loose off turn 4. Dropping in is the 3. Kenzie using the midline. Kind of the same line that Massey was running. 65 to the back bumper. 60 getting right there to it. 3 there. 65 there. 60 there as well. Kind of you see the accordion effect that's going on there. 3 up high, 65. They're running neck and neck. Man, they are huge things going on. Good battle for first as they keep moving. That smoke billowing. 3 holding on to the lead here. Cody Kinsey, DLJ, Zach Rinker. Leakage to the bottom. Good little clear by the 65-3. Still carrying that high line speed. It's working for him. Drop down in. There he is. That's the line to run. 65 does get to the back bumper, though. If he can clear and get to the outside, he might be able to force Kinsey to use more of his tires. Not necessarily the key here. He can pull in front just a little bit, and then the 3, he's just holding it. He's holding that line. Gets in front of the 65 again. Good line running. That's the battle for first right now. Zach flipping in fourth. He's got Jake Elrod right behind him in the 51, the 46 of Joseph Smith to the bottom. 17 of Curtis Kelly, Brandon Banks, Hill, Nekula. They're going to be there. Moving through the field. 46 holding on to that Ford. Good run by all the drivers so far. Some drivers on fresher tires getting around. Cody Kinsey, DLJ, the 60 of Rinker. Have the 38 in front of him right there on the backstretch. Dropping low the 3. Utilize the different line here, trying to pull some of that to air away from the 65, but the draft there for the 38. 38 using a good line right there. The 3 is going to be in the mix. Almost using the car as a pick down low. 65 up there. Good pitch by the 3. Good control by the 65. 3 of Cody Kinsey leading here. Good clean racing. Nice job by the 3, the 65, the 60 to keep it clean there. Maybe a little love right there going on. 3 up in the midline. That's the line he was running before. 65 is going to be there. This is going to be back and forth on the inside line again. As you see the run happening. 65 maybe a little bit of the tires. Not able to slide up just yet. 3. Oh. The 3 had its nose in there. 65 cut it down. And DLJ takes and forces the 3 to kind of get into the wall a little bit there. That is intelligent driving by both by the 65 there. I'm not saying it's not dirty. Just saying that's if you're going to try to close the line on somebody, that right there is kind of how you did it. 3 of Cody Kinsey falls back to third. Rinker gets around him, and that's Kinsey was fast. They were doing a great job there. That was a good little run. Let's move and see kind of what's going on here. Aiden Hill up to 6th. He's using that outside line. He's right there with Jake Elrod to the inside. 17 of Curtis Kelly. Trying to hold on. Hartung back up in the mix. He's up to 8th. Chris Massey there as well. There they are. Hartung having a little bit of luck there. He only had a little bit of damage. And he's still good to go. So the 51 of Jake Elrod trying to get the 17, 3 wide onto the front stretch. 23 there with the 27, the 83, trying to just keep his nose clean. Jake Elrod in front of Oceanside Cleaner teammates throughout the league. This is the battle right here for 5th, 6th, and 7th. And all the way to 10th. I mean, come on. Hartung is going to be there. The 27 using that midline. Here we'll run to for darn sure. Here's the drivers in front. And right behind him, Joseph Smith. He is trying to track down the race leaders. 38 would be the lucky dog as it would stand. Chris Massey getting around the outside of the 17. I think the outside line might be the one that's better for most of the drivers. 83 high line run. 88 of Brandon Banks right behind him. Kobe Hartung's kind of just stuck in that low line. That low line not really working for most of the drivers. Curtis Kelly doing a good job of holding on to it. He came to pit road on lap 50 with most of the drivers. DLJ, Zach Rinker, Cody Kinsey, those guys came to pit road on lap 33. Everybody else behind him right now from 4th on back came to pit road on lap 50. Zach flipping on 41, and pretty much everybody else has been to pit road 50 or later. So 17 laps, the difference on the tires from the 65 to the 60. 60 up on the wall just a little bit right there. The 65 just has to hold on to it. And right now a half-second lead between he and the field. Joseph Smith, lap 70, about halfway through this race. Now we've got this long green flag run going, and things are moving. Nice little job by everybody. Inside the 27, Aiden Hill trying to go around the 38. He's trying to catch to the back bumper of the 51. Teammates, the 38, 50, and the 83 moving together as we speak. There's the 38, 83. Some good things. Massey in front of Hartung. Wesley straight, not far off. The relatives between the drivers as things are moving. And I was talking about him earlier. He's moving back through the field. He's right there with the 88 Brandon base. Brian Dublé coming out of turn 2. He started almost at the tail end of the field on the restart. He's had to really work his way through. He has one of the fastest laps of the race. And if he was out front, I would tell you that he would be able to control it. 24 flat for him. 0.2 of a second slower than DLJ, who has the fastest lap of the race. But consistently, a driver to be looking at. Last time by, Rinker ran a faster lap, 24.77 over a 24.84 this time by. Rinker just a little bit slower. Last 5 lap times, which I love this relative. Bottom of your screen, the relative between the two drivers here. Likas Rinker, 69 better than 70, 71, and 72 better than 73. We'll see this time by. DLJ's lap time a little faster. Cody Kinsey running the same lap time this last time by than Zach Rinker. Pretty darn close to it. At least that's what it says. That's not true. A 10th off. There it is. There's the relative on the bottom of your screen right there. So that's going to be the lap times for the drivers. Cody Kinsey trying to hold on to it. Joseph Smith kind of burning his tires up a little bit right there. 29.4 for Kinsey at that time by, so he's gonna carry a little bit of speed. Lap differences between the drivers right now. You know, Likas can pretty much just run with it a little bit here. This is his last lap time, a 24.95. Lap traffic, kind of a pain in the tuchus for some drivers. Massey's kind of stuck. He's on some of the freshest tires. Aiden Hill, though, is on some awesome tires, and he's running the same lap times as the race leader. Ooh, Nilly. Joseph Smith falls back a little bit there. Didn't happen there. Kind of wonder if he may have gotten loose. Missed it. Any apologies for missing that? Normally I'm pretty darn good about that. 46, bottom side, Hartung, 83, 84. 84 of Nekula. 50 lap tires for that driver as well. A wonderful job. Joseph Smith, 30 spots. Jake Elrod at 15. He's in 6th place right now. He's tracking down some of the leaders right now as well. Rinker closing the distance on DLJ. Rinker looks like he's going to be right there, and his line is going to be pretty much whatever Likas is running at the moment. I would think so. He's running a little bit lower line. I think he might have saved a little bit of tires watching DLJ and Cody Kinsey battling earlier on. But to say the least, still good driving up front. Mr. Poinier, I hope you're having a good afternoon. Halfway through the race, day has been absolutely insane. Today was tax day for Signature Media, and it was a very, very long day. Been a very long couple of days. LJ running a little bit longer on his lap times. Let's go and take a look and see what's happening here. Right now, pushing the boundaries. They are about 50 laps on their tires. Getting close, darn to it. A couple of cautions in there, or caution in there, in between all of that. APTV out there, California, watching us from Facebook. Go follow his Twitch page. I appreciate that. KPTV75, I believe, is your Twitch handle. If you're new to it, give us a like and follow it. I'd appreciate that, of course. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for all the stuff that you folks do. I do appreciate that greatly. We're filling in Truck Series with the signature eNASCAR racing series on iRacing. Just a whole lot of fun. A whole lot of fun. Alrighty. Nicola making some gains. He's going to get around Jake Elrod. Brandon Banks looking to try to get around Jake Elrod as well. He started 6th. And he's back to 7th now. Colby Hartung in the mix as well. Massey a little bit off pace after, I don't know if he had a little bit of contact or something happened there. I don't know. Brian DeGlade, double trouble, double zero. He's running his laps. Just got to get out there and run as many as you can and do what you got to do. DLJ, your pole sitter, in right where he started. He's got a little bit of lap traffic in front of him. So this is where things might shake up, get a little bit interesting. Good strategy for the drivers. 52 laps so far. Going to get to the inside of the 14 there. Rinker 52, Aiden Hill 35 on his, and so you might start seeing the long run be the big factor. Can they put 60 laps on these tires and 60 laps on their fuel strategy and move? Ooh, 89 out just a little bit right there. CJ Munier looking in and out just a little bit to 5. Down low, 86 up high. They're almost 3 wide here. DLJ trying to just be as patient as possible. 86 of Douglas Carlson there. Gonna let the race leaders get by. Ooh, squeeze in there, man, oh man. Good little run for the drivers. Clean racing. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. Kelly Poirier says he's watching and listening to the professional of broadcasting I provide. Thank you very much. I like watching your streams, too, because it gives me a break, and I just get to yeah and send you all kinds of stuff, and enjoy it very, very much. All right, the battle ensues. Cody Kinsey in 3rd. Aiden Hill trying to track him down. Kinsey gets around the lap traffic and trying to catch his lap times back up with the race leaders. He's inside the top 3. Aiden Hill, Wesley Strait, Jesse Nicola. That's going to be all the way through 6th. Brandon Banks, Colby Hartung, Jake Elrod. The drivers that were on fresher tires starting to fall off pace just a little bit. Brandon Banks, very consistent in the truck series. He's kept it clean. He's doing a wonderful job. Company I'd like to thank through their logo up there today, B&H IT Services out there. You got to go find them on Facebook. Go to their website and tell us what B&H stands for out there, because you still think it's biscuits and ham, but their commercial says something different. We're having a Kevin Delia. We're going to take a look and see what happened here. There's a 53. If they're just 3. Oh, man. No caution for that? That's a little bit different. Can't believe a caution was not thrown for that one. That just happened just less than 2 laps ago. Kevin Delia coming on pit road. iRacing throwing cautions here at Iowa. We do have a race controller. Big thank you to Ken MacArthur out there. DLJ lead the most laps so far. Cody Kinsey and Chris Massey tied for laps led, I do believe. This thing's happening. There's double trouble inside the top 10. Jake Elrod right behind him. 46. Joseph Smith trying to close the distance. There's the 48. He did. AJ Green came to pit road on lap 84, so he's on some fresh tires, getting his lap times back. A different pit strategy than the rest of the field. We'll see how that works out for him as we continue to go. He's got 10 laps, and he's trying to work himself back around. 19 of Zach flipping up into the wall just a little bit right there. 65 down to avoid. And what's tricky, it's very tight on entrance. I went out and ran a couple of laps for the practice to play it for you, but I forgot to load it up so that in my hotkeys to be able to show you guys that. So many apologies about that. Okay, the points leader in this series is Colby Hartung. Number 23 right here, Colby Hartung. Third points leader. Second in points is Chris Massey, who's not far off. There's Mr. Massey right there. Running in 14th, Colby Hartung in 8th right now. And Matt Belt, DLJ's 5th in points. Whoa, there he is. I was going to show you the average finish, but never mind. It popped up on the other screen. It was supposed to load up on the other. Never mind, it doesn't happen. I'll show you the average finish of the drivers here. But, you know, these things do happen. Alrighty, DLJ. Got some company. There's the 61 right there. That's Mason flipping. '65, '63, '27, '66. That's going to be the top 5 in the race. Aiden Hill. Here's look at the Cody Kinsey times and the lap times from Aiden Hill. The tire wear has kind of fallen off. Aiden Hill starting to catch just a little bit here. As Cody Kinsey is about almost 4 seconds on Aiden Hill. But I believe this time by Aiden might have much slower time. Lap traffic might have impacted that. Yeah, a little bit slower time for the driver there. Gained on 94, 96, and 97. Roll through the gears. DLJ out front. Rinker, I don't know if Rinker's touring with him or what. Kinsey running good laps here. Starting to put pressure on Zach Rinker. About 0.4 of a second off of DLJ. Zach Rinker is. There's Cody Kinsey there in third. 27 of Aiden Hill has a lot of company behind him. Here's the 66 of Wesley Strait. Nekula in the 84, the 48 trying to get a lap back into pit road on 84. And starting to catch the leaders. 27 goes high, 66 down low. Lap traffic involved. Faster tires. What do you do? 27. Utilizing that midline. 48 trying to get around the 27. 27 a little faster on the high line. 48 might drop down, is going to drop down in front of the 66. Utilize that low line a little bit. A little faster than the 27. Wesley Strait be about a full second faster. And cleaner. Lap 102 being completed. Green, green, green for the drivers. 65 of Likas. 60 of Rinker. Cody Kinsey all over the back bumper of the 60. And now maybe some changes coming. Lap times about the same across the board for all the drivers. This Massey seemingly kind of fell off pace a little left rear damage for the driver. As you see, he sees teammates go around him. Matt Roberts on pit road. So is Douglas Carlson. Zach Rinker on pit road. DLJ coming around. Kinsey coming around. So we know that they could potentially go the entire rest of the race. If we look at the lap time, or not the lap times, the pit strategy here, 71 laps for DLJ. Forget this is not quite a mile, so they can run quite a few more laps on 80% fuel. Hill, Strait, Nekula, Kinsey to fifth. Actually, I take that. Kinsey's on pit road. Aiden Hill to second at 33 spots, has the 6 of Wesley Strait. DLJ 5.5 seconds in front of that driver. He's coming to pit road now. As this will change things for a little while. Aiden Hill is going to come around, take the lead. Aiden Hill leading here now. 106 of 160. Aiden Hill came to pit road on lap 50, so he can run quite a few more laps. Artone is going to be there in third. Dublé, Likas, Kelly, Roberge, Elrod, Newbron, Nephiel. That's going to be the end of all the cables. Massey, 2 laps down, came to pit road with, I believe he came to pit road with Ranker. And so he and many others trying to chase down some lap times here. Zach Ranker getting a lap back. Now only 1 lap down from the Wesley Straight, now the race leader. Ryan Dublé up to second. How long you can be able to chase those laps, that's what I'm saying. Wesley Straight able to keep it green for a long time, hoping for a caution. Put a lot of drivers a couple of laps down. Right now, that's kind of the key. 61 of Mason flipping there to the outside of the 66. Wesley Straight leading here, the number 66 Storm Machine. The 28. I believe the 66 might be coming to pit road. Coming to pit road. Dublé, he is your race leader. Nobody wanting to tempt it. Nobody wanting to stay out that long green flag run. Dublé out front, double zero. As the 5 behind him on fresh tires. Roberge, Newbra up to second and third. Moving and grooving. Zach Ranker up to 7th, 1 lap down. We're on the lead lap. He's on the lead lap now. Apologies about that. He is catching Dublé right now. DLJ got on some lap traffic, trying to catch up with Zach Ranker. Ranker has almost a full second. Kenzie trying to get a lap back as well. Cody Kenzie 1 lap down, but he is right there with the race leaders. There is the double trouble, double zero. Caution comes out. Nilly. Partner involved. It's 69 coming around. Something happened. I'm not sure what happened there. Let's go and take a look. Hit the stop button. We'll go into the cockpit view. Bam! Loose out of the corner, loose out of the corner. Man, oh man. I don't know, it looks so gradual. And I was like, man, what happened? All right. That changes a whole lot. Dublé coming into pit road. Newbrow, Roberge, Joseph Smith, Mark Harris. All on pit road right now. Zach Ranker, I would assume that he's going to stay out, is going to stay out. DLJ is going to be there. Cody Kenzie's going to be the lucky dog. He's in 9th. Ranker behind a whole bunch of cars looking for a free pass here. How many cars in front of him are looking to be wave around here? Man. Nelly Ranker going to be your leader. 53 of Delia. Looks like he will be. That'll give me an idea of what's going on in front. Kevin Delia in 28th. There, he's going to be. He is not going to be in front of the 60 and get a wave around. So that right there is going to be unfortunate circumstances. But a whole bunch of people can come to pit road now. Zach Ranker Cody Kinsey, he probably could have come to pit road there. He wouldn't have lost very much at all. Now, Brinker, Likas, Dublé, Kinsey, Roberge, Newbrow, Smith, Flippin, Harris, and Hill. That's your top 10. A whole bunch of drivers looking for the free pass here in front of the number 60. The 83 is going to be one of those. I believe the 83 came to... When did these guys... Let's look at the 17. Curtis Kelly came to pit road on 106. Hartung on 106. Massey on 103. Wesley Street on 108. He was just one of the drivers that just came to pit road. Caution comes out when he's on pit road, so it puts him a lap down. Bam. Sixth caution of the race happens, lap 111. And that was a lot of fun. Dang old dang. I hope you're having a fantastic evening out there. I really do. It's been a pretty nice night for me. Bad day. Bad day. Not a bad day, but bad enough day. All right, when we go, one to go, the cars will be released. They'll go side by side. We're going to have some fun. Rinker's been biding his time. His pit strategy put him out in front of DLJ there. Caution shortens him back up. No lap traffic in front of him now for the time being. We'll see how that's going to work for him very, very shortly. Oh, man. Oh, I forgot something. Listening to me while listening to the feed is priceless. I bet. You know, I don't claim to get it right. I don't claim to get it wrong. I just claim to see it from my point of view, and my point of view is just kind of an overall point of view. I don't get it right all the time. I don't know what these drivers are feeling until after the fact. Kayla out there. Good to see you, Kayla. Hopefully you and the Bambinos are doing okay. You and Mr. Yeah, Cody Kinsey himself in ninth. Starting in the back as the wave around car. So he's going to have some lap traffic to get to, or to get through. But right now, still all good situation. 60, 65. Double trouble and the 96. Newbrow there in fifth. Fresh tires behind him. Good little, it's kind of a nice little checkup there. Pulled the line to the outside a little bit. 60 gets into it. 65 is going to be there. They're going to go around. Somebody went around. Oh, 46 and Joseph Smith. I think he got loads up there into the corner. Trying to hold on to it. 28 is going to be there. They're going to be three wide in the corner. 46. Outside line. 52 right there. Oh, 28. Somebody goes, what in the world just happened? I think that 28 got loose. This is Matt Robertson, the 28. Here it is. Me far chase that. Maybe I'm missing something here. Here we are. 28, 28, 28. Loose, 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 loose. Nice job avoiding. 47, a Neubauer was loose there too. I mean, nice job. I mean, most of these guys have fresh tires, getting ready to send your third and fourth to school next year, filling out our paperwork. Well, hey, good deal. You know, you talk about wreck avoidance. There you go. Guys, that was pretty darn cool. I mean, it's not great to spin out like that, but I will tell you that right there does some justice. Who's going to be your lucky dog? Stephen Wood's going to be your lucky dog, I believe. 52. He's in 17th. He is in 17th. He's going to get the wave. Somebody's getting the wave. Who's getting the wave? Maybe it was Curtis Kelly. Yeah, he got the wave around. Curtis Kelly's your lucky dog. There he is. He's going to be back on the lead lap. Massey in on pit road. We knew that might have come. Kenzie on pit road. I figured that might have come. Brandon Banks on pit road. 40-lap shootout. You got plenty of tires. Why not try to make it work for you? There's still a lot of cars, a few laps down. 52 going around. There he is. He is the lucky dog. That's Stephen Wood. There he goes. Stephen Wood joining us over from one of the other leagues out there. We do appreciate that. Zach Raker, your race leader. DLJ is going to be there. Double Trouble, he's there in fourth. Robert's in third. He's in fifth. Nubra, what's up, buddy? Mr. Nubra running inside the top 10. Nubra runs his own kind of race. Let's see. IOWA Speedway was designed with the influence from Rusty Wallace and patterned after Richmond Raceway as a D-shaped oval. A short track where Wallace was very successful. The track length is disputed by the two major series that run at Iowa. The NASCAR timing and scoring length uses 0.875 miles. The IndyCar length uses 0.894 miles. So now you know the rest of the story. Yes, I was a Paul Hardy fan back in the day. Absolutely a thrill. Raker, Likas, Roberge, Dublé, Harris, Newbrow, Flippin. Mason flipping back here inside the top 10. Smith, Hill, Nekula. And that goes to show that once you're inside, once you're racing with 40 laps to go, once you're still racing, you want to make sure that you get your car fixed. Get as much of that damage taken care of as you can. And get back out there and race, because you never know with these points where you're going to finish. I promise. The man, the legend. Carol Patchett, you out there? I hope you're out there. You're amazing. Got presents for you. Lucky Dog's in 13th. And I think he has to go to the end of the longest line. He is going to the end of the longest line right now after some pit cycles and things. So he would be 19th, I do believe, after they come around. So they're going to line back up. Steven Rasick there in the 99 having... Everybody has a little bit of ding going on. The only two drivers I see that don't, at least at minimum, the 60 and the 65. And I think the 65 has a little bit, but I think he might have gotten that repaired after coming to pit road a couple of times. Driver with the most led laps in the signature eNASCAR series. I don't even think he's driving today. It's not. TJ Burst, 294 laps led here in the signature eNASCAR truck series with the PhilHabs, with these PhilHab trucks. Guys led the next most laps. 23, Colby Harton right there. He's led 154 laps. Man, oh man. Alrighty. Lights are off on the V-Star. It's going to dive off. We're going to have some fun. We're going to go back to green flag racing. Patience starting to, you can feel it justified. You see how all the drivers right there tightly compact. They tighten it up. They get into the mix. They are through it. Green again. Raker. Low line run. 65 of Likas to the outside. Likas was fast on the outside early on during the cycles. Robert's there as well. Robert slides in front of Dublé as they are moving. Nice using an additional line. Dublé using a mid to high line. And right here, the 65 of Likas is going to go around the 60 crossover. 96 up to the top line, but the 60 down below him. I don't think he's going to clear him. Well, maybe the 60 is going to give him some room. Does give him some room. Lifts and checks. And now the opportunity for drivers. DLJ out front, 65 high line, 60 disrupting the draft. And now you're going to see some different changes here. Rinker in second, Robert's in third. Duvlay in the top 5. He's fastest in practice. He is still up there, up 1 spot. There's Mark Harris up 31 spots here, running in 5th. Mason flipping, Aiden Hill, Joseph Smith to the bottom. Trying to do what you can. Joseph Smith down to the bottom line. Might make this pass in the 61 coming out of 2. Not quite yet. Mason carrying good speed on the high line. Has the 27 behind him. Maybe this time. 46 gets the ball. Caution comes out. And I don't know why. Ooh. I think I saw it. Let's back it up. Back it up. Ooh, I think that was Neubauer and Carlson got into it. Let's take a look. And far chase, boo. Far chase. Hit the play button. I think they were both loose. Oh man. You get loose on this track. I think they were both loose. Maybe not. Hold on. Let's see. 46, 86 low. He was a little bit loose. 47 was a little bit more loose. And man, hopefully he didn't crash again after the fact. Robert Parrott said Robert Parrott crashed. I think it was just because he had to stop. Maybe stopped. Stop. Everybody stopping. Just making sure. There it is. Here's the live view. Mark Harris, your new race leader. Came in on 122. So he's only got a few laps on those tires. Joseph Smith came out on lap 112. He's in second. Curtis Kelly. Chris Massey came out on 119. Mark Harris came out on 112. Massey, Curtis, Kelly, Harris, Joseph Smith came on 112. Curtis Kelly, Chris Massey, Cody Kinsey, Brandon Banks all came in on lap 119. So just under 10 laps on their tires. Man, oh man. I tell you what. Who's got the most incident points in this league? I was kind of looking. Oh, I can't look at that right here. Man. Probably could look at it. I don't want to call people out, but I'm curious. I am curious. All right, let's look. We're going to look. Of course, incident points are how many times you get like a 4X or you get something to do with contact with a wall or going off track, and what we do. All right, let's take a look. Truck Series. Back up. There it is. Lead codes. That's what we're looking for. Let's look at league stats. Let's see who has. That's league series stats. There we are. All right. Let's see. Most incident points in the signature eNASCAR Truck Series would be Gregory Turner, it says. In the 2021 series, Gregory Turner has the most. Eric Stewart was second. Stephen Racing third. That doesn't mean anything. Cody Kinsey has had some bad luck. He's fourth in there. Those things do happen. Johnson, Nathan Hill, and I mean, it's all separated by like ones and twos. Might have to put that up there. All right, let's take a look. Who has the best average in top fives in the series? That would be let's see, Zach Rinker has only raced one time here And the only other time he ran here, he won in the truck series. So that's kind of what we're looking at for that. Led 41 of those laps, 8 incidents in that race. So Zach Rinker trying to look to repeat here. Lights are off on the pace car. Let's see. Colby Hartung has won twice in the series, a 25% win rate in the 8 races that we have. So, you know, that's where that lead points. He's got about a 40-point lead right now. Right now, we're looking at a good checkered, a good restart here. 31 inside, 46 outside, 83 is there, 17 is there as well. Dublé goes down low, a little bit of a nice push in the back. I think that was the idea on the start and restart there. Harris to the bottom, 17 to Curtis Kelly there to help his teammate. And right now, Smith trying to lead here on the outside. 31 down low, 17 right there. Caution comes out. Kenzie was on the move. Cautions breed cautions. And that was kind of a shame to see there, because they had a great restart. Let's take a look. Wesley Straight, Colby Hartung involved there. Let's take a look. Ninth caution of the race. There's Colby Hartung. Oh, I think Newbrow got loose. He did. Oh, man. Newbrow. New tires. Here it is. Back it up real quick. Man. I think Newbrow was running that high line. Oh, dang it. Far chase view. He did. He got loose. Oh, into Wesley Straight. Wesley gets good on the brakes. Hartung, little right side damage. Man, oh man. Back to life. Mark Harris. There he is. Rinker was on the move there. He had a good restart. Give a nice little push on the inside lane. Try to get the inside line moving. 31, 46, 17, 3, 83. Dang old dang. Harris, Smith, Kelly, Kinsey, Massey. Ninth caution. It does seem like these guys are trying to hold on to it for dear doggone life. Man, oh man. 25 laps to go. We're going to pace around for a lap or two. I'm going to move on to a commercial. Be right back with you.
If you're looking for fast, reliable, trusted auto transportation, look no further than Black Horse Auto Transport. Whether your vehicle's running or not, let us haul your classic, exotic, or luxury vehicle today. Whether it's across town or across the country, Black Horse Auto Transport has all of your needs. Find us on Facebook at Black Horse Auto Transport or give us a call at area code 704-308-7740.
Black Horse Auto Transport. Guys that are all about this guy that's leading right here. That was some site cleaner driver. Black Horse Auto Transport, part of that team as well. Mark Harris, the actual team owner of that team as well. So they're going to be excited to see the point standings here. The next road race we have, Black Horse Auto Transport, I believe, sponsors that as well. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I do enjoy everybody that helps out. Speaking of guys that help out, normally I do the sounds of iRacing, but didn't set up my data cams for Iowa. I had them, and then we had them for last season. And then whenever I transferred computers, I forgot to set those over. So we won't put you through the sounds of iRacing as far as that goes for this one. But all of my sounds of iRacing and today's broadcast brought to you by Maximus Sports Cards. Go to MaximusSportsCards.com. Put in promo code SETV10 at checkout. Save yourself some money and have some fun with it. I would appreciate that very, very much. Harris, Smith, Kelly, Kenzie, Massey. Rinker's there in 6th. He's going to restart on the outside. I believe. Oh, he's going to be on the inside. He's in 7th. Looks like Brandon Banks is going to be there on the outside. Or maybe, I don't know. Somebody's there. Somebody's there. The front 3 rows have good restarts here, so we'll see how this goes. Rinker is going to be there. Dale Leak is back to 10th. He led quite a few laps here. We're going to see how this restart is going to go for him. 31, 17, 83, 60 on the inside, 46, 3, 88, 52 on the outside. Pace car dives off, waiting for the green flag here. We go back to green. It'll be 22 laps to go here. And they get it. 17, giving a shove to the 31. And they are bumper to bumper on the bottom. Oh, teammate turns. Teammate turns, showing up the line. Man, oh man, big one. The big one happens. Nilly. Okay. No. That was lap 139. There we go. All right, so here's what happened. Actually, we saw what happened, but still. All right, the 17, which is who we're going to be focusing on here. Curtis Kelly giving a shove to his teammate, trying to clear it. They're into the corner right here. The 31 to 17, the 83 is right there. Now, the 83, I was looking at Massey right here. The 83, when he was coming into the corner right there, was off of him. And I think the checkup is what really put him into the back bumper. So there's nowhere to go. And they're on their brakes, and then bam. Oh, man. I do believe one of Curtis Kelly had to go to pits. Stephen Wood was involved there. Here we go. Oh, up the track. Oh, man. Just barely clipped him. And the next thing you know, everybody not able to slow down. Getting in that big old dang old mess. So to the field, we have a motor went boom. Concrete Speedway, says Raymond Rhodes. You bet it. That thing is pretty much what we were seeing there. 20 laps to go. 10th caution of the race. Had a very long green flag run right there. They had a green flag pit stops. Caution came out, and we've had just, 4 or 5 laps here where things go. But to the field. Do like to give it. Here it is. Helicopter for them all. Man. While you're out there, give us a follow on Facebook. I'd appreciate that. Signature Esports. The like, the follow, hit the notifications, let us know when we go live. I'd appreciate that. It's kind of what we do. And of course, it always on Twitch. Twitch.tv/signature esports. Let's grow that following out there. About 300 or 400 followers out there on that. 300 or 400 followers on YouTube. Something like 1,738 on Facebook, I believe is what it was. Something like that. It was still cool. I appreciate it. Harris had a really good save right there, but you got to wonder what his tires are going to be like. And 18 laps to go. Cody Kinsey has the advantage here on tires over Joseph Smith, but not by much. And Cody Kinsey's fastest lap here at this racetrack is roughly about 2.5 tenths faster, or a quarter of a second faster than the 46. So we will see how this is going to work out on the restart. High line has been the preferred line for Cody Kinsey. He's been able to drive around folks and be able to keep his pace and be patient. So we'll see how it works for them. When we go back to green flag racing, lights are still on the pace car there. Well, it's been tricky. I will tell you, at least it's not 30 cautions. That's all I gotta say. The night is young, though. The night is young. Last night, Martinsville was all about timing, and nobody could get a rhythm, and I felt really bad about the drivers, and because once you get in a rhythm and you're driving, and it's just about where you need to make that pass, where you need to be, and that's kind of where it was at, and last night those guys just couldn't catch a break. That's for darn sure. All right, pace car's going to dive off onto pit road. We're going to go back to green flag racing with 16 laps to go here at IOWA Speedway in the PhilHab Truck Series. And we're going to have a whole lot of fun. Thank you to the PhilHab crew out there. And if you haven't done it yet, go to SignatureMotorsports.com. Hit the shop tab, click the PhilHab tab, buy you some PhilHab gear. We got a new barbecue apron out there. Waiting for the green, Joseph Smith on the inside, Cody Kinsey on the outside, and they get it green, 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 green. Almost identical starts for the 3 and the 46. 3 up high, 46 might clear him on the exit here. And the 3 is going to pull a crossover here. He's going to carry speed on the high line. 46 going to drop in there. 3 is going to be there to the outside stretch. 31 up high, Brandon Bates there as well. Rinker trying to go to the inside is going to make that pass on the 31. Rinker fastest on the track right now. Yes, he is. He gets a good restart there, and now they are bunched up back there. Cody Kinsey trying to get to the back bumper of the 46. Rinker going to be coming around it, taking the back stretch. 31 of Mark Harris gives up third to Rinker as the 46 holding on. 3 high line Rinker, bottom line Rinker on much newer tires, about 9 lap difference on those tires. As you see Cody Kinsey getting to the bottom. Rinker putting a little bump on him, sends him up the track. Gregory Turner on and off the track there. 3, caution's going to come out. Massey involved. 83 down there. Ooh, they were 3 wide and didn't know it. Massey holding his brakes. Am I having a Wesley straight here? No, come on. Well, back to live. Here we are. Joseph Smith's going to be your race leader still as Zach Rinker picks up a few spots. Cody Kinsey's going to have the restart on the inside in 3rd. Mark Harris in 4th. Banks, Roberge, 11th caution of the race. I love these follow requests for Facebook and Twitch. How much for a cent for you for transition scenes? We'll have to talk about it. You're gonna jinx Kinsey. We'll have to talk about it. I think I've got it. If he don't win, whoop his butt, says Willie out there. That's funny. That's absolutely funny. Oh, man. All right, 12 laps to go. Joseph Smith gets back into the swing of things. Will he be able to hold off the 46 here, or the 60 here with fresh tires? I'm unsure. It's gonna be a dogfight. It's gonna be a dogfight. DLJ in pit road. Pole sitter having some unfortunate luck there. Do believe, I think he was coming around to get some stuff fixed. There he is. 27 Eaton Hill coming off pit road as well. Massive. I think they were getting some of that damage repaired, and I don't blame them. Kind of getting wrapped up in stuff. I can understand that. Still on the lead lap, though. Lucky dog this time by, I believe it was Zach Flippin. Brandon Saul still 2 laps down. The 38 still there, having a top 20 night for him, so he's doing what he can. Smith a little bit of right rear damage, but nonetheless still driving nice and clean. Zach Rinker on the outside lane. We'll see how this restart goes for him. This will be the first time in a couple of restarts he won't have anybody in front of him, so he'll have that throttle time down, which we've seen time and time again working to his advantage. So good little drive off for him. 46 of Smith, 60 of Rinker, 3 of Kinsey, 31 of Harris, and 88 of Brandon Banks. Brandon Banks, consistent as all get out. Brandon Motorsports driver says he likes the trucks. He drives in the Cup Series as their full-time driver for the Rowdy team. But since we opened it up to for the drivers to be able to run up and down in the series, they kind of all been like, I like running in the trucks, and Thursday nights are always a lot of fun, so they get to get out here and have a fun. Biggest mover of the race. 32 spots. Mark Harris. Still one of the cleanest trucks out there. Little right front damage, but it hasn't impacted his driving. Lights are going to go off on the pace car. This time by, we're going to go back to green flag racing with 8 laps to go here. And man, oh man, has it been exciting. Brian Dublé, man. He's off 4 spots from where he started, but don't count him out just yet. They run all the way green here. I'd see him making some moves. Jake Elrod's going to be right there on the inside of him, I do believe. 84. Neckerla's going to be there with the 61 of Flippin. How much do you push it? How much do you hold on to it? 46, 60, 31, 28, 96. Pace car dives off, waiting for the green flag here as they get things ready to rock and roll. Timing it just right is going to be the key. They get it green, green, green. Fresher tires on the outside for the 60. He's going to get a better launch here. You just know it's going to happen. 3 up the track, down into the turn. 88, Brandon Banks is going to be right behind him. 46 slips up, 60 clears him. Zach Rinker leads here in Iowa with 8 laps to go. Conscious restart from the drivers. Mark Harris holding on to third. Cody Kinsey up high. Brandon Banks right behind him. They are moving. Rinker is gone. He is checked out. And as they get up to speed, and those fresh tires working in his advantage. He pitted on lap 128. A 16 lap difference between he and Smith. And now Carlson involved right here. Wheel hopped. Something happened there. Tell you what, they will finish this. If nobody else gets tires, Rinker has it, says Tony Kimmett. Yes, I agree. Yes, I agree. But is anybody going to get out there and do that? I mean, this stage of the race, they're going to have a green line checker, I do believe. I think so. Natural, I think it's going to be a natural green white checker. I do think so. We will see. Inside the top 5, the only driver with the same lap tires Actually, Roberts is the only driver that has the same lap tires as Rinker. They can't get a long enough green flag run for that to make any difference at all to be able to get around anybody. So we will see what happens here as they come around. Could be a natural green-white checkered here. Lucky Dog backflipping going around the 19. There he is. But he's happy as a clam about that. That'll put him only one lap down from the race leaders, I do believe. I think I'm right. Iowa Speedway usually brings some solid racing. Today, it's brought a good middle section of racing, and right now it's just been trying to find that rhythm. Restarts have just been unfortunate for the drivers. Rinker's restart's flawless, and so if the 31's going to be able to pick up a spot on the 46, he's going to have to stick to the back bumper of Zach Rinker on his restart. I don't think that he'll be able to catch Rinker or be able to make the pass, and that's not putting Mark Harris down unless something goes awry on the restart. I think Rinker is going to have that flat restart, and it'll be interesting to see. Alrighty, I think we're going to come back around. Lights are going to go off on the pace car. I do believe right about here. I lied. Alrighty. iRacing is rolling with me, so first attempt at a green white checker coming. You betcha. I was off by a lap, folks. Man. It's going to be interesting to see what happens here. 60-46, 31s and the 3. Brandon Banks inside the top 5. Roberge not going to be... I mean, they made the right strategy. Colby, I know, man. I know. A lot to talk about in the after-action review here. And, you know, last week was a blessing. We didn't have as many cautions this week. Iowa, it's being tricky for folks. All right, now the lights are going to go off. We're going to have our first attempt at a green-white checker. 2 attempts in this series for each race, so we will see what happens. Last night, they needed every lap they could get and muster out of it, and it was an absolute dream finish at Martinsville. Tonight, let's see what happens. This is going to be a full-on, man. I know. I think a lot of drivers got ran over 500 times. I think a lot of drivers got a lot loose. I think that was the thing. And the setup that we put in here was the traditional Iowa setup. Probably could have put in the night setup, but I will tell you that they've been practicing with the same setup all week. It's all about driving, cooler track temperatures. Just kind of the way it is. It was the same setup as before, so we will see what happens. 60-46, 31-3. Back at it green. Here we go. Into the turn. Harris does a great job of keeping that inside line moving to 3. Inside the mix. What kind of line are they going to be able to carry? 3 to the outside. He's going to make the pass on the outside lane. 60-46. Cody Kinsey here. They want the white flag. 60's coming around. White flag waves here at Iowa. And now, what can Cody Kinsey do to get around? I tell you what, this is Rinker. He is pulled away. Like I said, checked out of the race. 46-3. Does the 3 go to the inside? Trying to make a pass on Joseph Smith. There inside. Rinker, last turn, front stretch. Rinker's going to win it here at Iowa. Good little turn. Kinsey to second. Smith in third. And the race right there was for second. As the Zach Rinker on the fresher tires checked out on the last two starts. And the fireworks here at Iowa go off in dramatic fashion. As he burns it down in that Chevy. Congratulations to so this makes it 2 for 2 on the races that he's ran. As Zach Rinker can enjoy the victory. And the 46 of Joe Smith wins it here in third. Kinsey doing a great job of keeping it clean. You know, maybe Kayla, it was his paint. Maybe it was the purple. I'm not sure. It might have been the purple. Alrighty, let's take a look at your race results. Brought to you by, why not, KPTV. Here you go. Kelly Pointer TV, go to KPTV75. That's the Twitch handle. Zach Rinker wins it here. Cody Kinsey, Joseph Smith, Mark Harris, Brandon Banks here, all top 5. Chris Roberts, Jesse Nekula, Jake Elrod, Stephen Wood, Michael Newbrow here with a top 10 finish. Aiden Hill, DLJ finishes in 12th. Matt Roberts, Chris Massey, Wesley Strait, Brian Dublé, CJ Munier, and Mason Flippin all the way through the 18th position. Moving on down the list, 23rd, Douglas Carlson, Kevin Delia in 25th, Curtis Kelly 26th, Hartung finishes 27th. Matt Bell, 29th. AJ Green in 30th. Priest in 33rd. That makes a lot of sense, bud. I see, bud. Cody Spare, Austin Johnson, Brian Crocker finishing out the list there. Appreciate everybody out there running tonight. Let us see what's going on here. I was looking for him. Well, dangle, let us. I was looking for Mr. Rinker. Where'd he go? Oh, well. Zach, where you at, buddy? You are normally right there. Where'd you go? Well, dangle. Well, Zach Rinker wins it. I was trying to bring him in there. I was looking for him as well. So, there he is. There you are. I was looking for you there for just a second there. I was like, man, where'd he go? All right, my man. Congratulations, 2 for 2 in the truck series for each of the races that you've chosen to run here. And it was a definite drive off. I know there was a bunch of cautions in the big green flag run, and you guys were it looked like you were having fun on that big green flag run. And now, after the fact, you had quite a few cautions. Each restart, you had just a flawless restart. Walk us through the tail end of that race and how it went for you.
Yeah, we took fresh tires around like lap 120 or something, I think, and then slowly worked our way back through the field. Started a pit stop.
I think that really worked. I mean, whenever you came to the restarts, you just kind of checked out and went straight at it.
It's probably been probably one of the better restarts of anyone in the field tonight.
I don't disagree. And when you needed to push the driver in front of you to get that restart, to get that space, it seemed like that was a good kind of point of view. From my point of view, that's what I saw. Gave you a little bit of extra room to be able to make sure you got in your corner straight.
Give him a little shove and then back off a little bit, and really roll the corner. Get a good run off.
Absolutely. All right, my man. You always drive phenomenal. You're driving all 3 series this week, aren't you?
No, just Xfinity and trucks.
Oh, just Xfinity and trucks. So yeah, you got the pole tomorrow. I knew you had the pole in one of these series. You do,
I think
don't you? Am I correct on that one?
pull for the Cup race at Atlanta.
Oh, at Atlanta. Oh, that's. I was seeing something. There. All right, my man. Well, congratulations on another win here. I know that you run when you can, and when you do, I see your name up there, winning quite a bit.
To thank Hank the dog for giving me the opportunity to run his car today.
Awesome. I appreciate you, Zach. And I look forward to seeing you at the Xfinity race tomorrow. Hope it goes well for you.
Thanks. Should be a good race.
Absolutely. Zach Rinker is going to be a race winner here, and does a pretty darn good job at it. Alrighty. Let us find this guy. To this guy right here. Mr. Cody Kinsey, he's going to be your second place finisher here, and I meant to do this with Rinker. I was trying to put the driver details up, but it wasn't showing over. I think yours is going to there's Zach Rinker. All right, that was Rinker. There he is. There's Cody Kinsey, my man. You took the purple off your truck, and now you're screaming.
It's got to be the purple, man. It's not on there the night. I had a pretty good truck tonight. Avoided all the trouble I've had the past 6 weeks.
Or something like that, but it was a good race. You found the outside line working for you there for a little while, and then once you got into the green flag run, you found your rhythm. You and DLJ battled for, I mean, we're talking a good 7-8 laps where it was just you guys holding that field. You led a bunch of laps. You know, how does it feel to be able to put it together and come home on the podium?
Feels good, man. I'm not gonna lie. All the luck I've had.
Well,
that outside line is fast, but I mean it eats up your tires. I hit it when I could, and probably about midway through the race, I figured out the line that I needed to run to stay up front.
But it did seem like that. When you finally found that line, you found it in the midst of traffic, and it seemed like it was keeping you bottled a little bit right there. Throttle control here at Iowa, especially on new tires, seems to be like the biggest problem.
Oh man, yeah. Probably caution 7 or 8 somewhere back in there. When I was running the high side, I was dirt tracking that thing off 4.
Well, you're pretty good at that, so.
I try.
All right, my man. Give you shout outs out there.
I just want to thank Drinker Bros and Miss soon to be Kayla Kinsey over here for letting me do what I do. And Team Rowdy, you know, Drinker Bros, they all give me tips. I've gotten a lot better on the asphalt over the year. And just thankful to have guys like that to run with and talk with.
It was definitely it was an interesting race. It was good when it was green, and it was all about that last green white checker where you're going to finish.
Yeah, I knew I had the truck. I just had to be there in the end. Didn't have the tires, had the truck.
Well, you were there.
Yeah.
All right, my man. Congratulations on a P2, and we'll definitely be seeing you down in the rest of the thing, the driver interview.
Oh yeah,
thing. Yeah. It's gonna be interesting.
See you later, man.
See you, man. Cody Kinsey is going to be the guy, and I think I was looking for Joseph Smith here, and I'm looking for him one more time. I'm looking kind of a little back and forth here. I don't see him. All right. Well, I try my best. Joseph Smith, there he is, 46, finishes third, and that's kind of how we tie it up. I appreciate everybody that watches out there. Big ol' yeah, giving it a great job tonight, Rinker, for Mr. Poinier, KPTV 75 out there for our good friends. Remember B&H IT Services. Remember Cato's Glassworks. Remember Let's Have a Beer. Remember all of these guys, the Maximus Sports Cards. Just these guys helped me throw this together and put it on. And without these folks, they, yeah, a lot of this would. I say a lot of this, more of this would come out of my pocket the way it does. So go out there, buy some of that gear on Signature Esports website, and we give some back, not only to the community, but we apply a lot of this to just everything that's going on out there. I mean, folks, this has been a crazy ride. We haven't gotten to a year yet. Getting close here in May. It'll be a year of doing this, and it's been a lot of fun. I've met a lot of great people. I've met a lot of people that have opened my eyes to the world, and as being an influencer out there, or being somebody that calls races here in iRacing, and being a part of the gaming community, and just in sharing this community with everybody. I'm going to give a big thank you to each and every one of you that tune in and watch this, because you don't have to. You could be doing something else. So I appreciate each and every one of you. Go and give everybody a like and follow. Go and if I follow them, follow them. If you've got somebody you want me to follow, I will follow them as well. I do consider this a community. I don't consider this just Signature Esports because I own it. I treat it like a business. I pay business taxes. I do. This is a business to me. But at the end of the day, this is my fun, and this is what I enjoy to do. So congratulations to everybody that ran the race tonight. Cautions breed cautions, and tonight, that's kind of what happened there. Once they got green, it started to run. It was like the right combination, and next thing you know, it happens. Thank you very much to everybody out there. Tune in tomorrow, Midwest Days of Thunder Cup Series. We're going to be live roughly about, I think it's 9 Eastern is when we go live. Make sure you tune in for that. Thank you to everybody out there for doing what you do, and keep your heads on. And if I don't see you, have a good afternoon, good evening, and a good morning.
If you're looking for fast, reliable, and trusted auto transportation, look no further than Black Horse Auto Transport. Whether your vehicle's running or not, let us haul your classic, exotic, or luxury vehicle today. Whether it's across town or across the country, Black Horse Auto Transport has all of your needs. Find us on Facebook at Black Horse Auto Transport, or give us a call at area code 704-308-7740.